It's time for Highlands football tonight from Golden Ram Stadium. A pair of 4-0 teams meet in the Greater Allegheny Conference, the homestanding Highlands Golden Rams and the visiting Hampton Talbots, and here come the Rams.
Huge night tonight, Mike, and all the Rifo players are down there, Rifo Nation, making the tunnel for the football players. Should be a great night here tonight.
It should be. We mentioned Mike Pavlik, Mike Choma, cameraman Dan upstairs, and Kedwood in the booth with us. A pair of 4-0 teams. There are only 14 4-0 teams in the WPIAL.
Yeah, Mike, Highlands got here with wins over University Prep, Valley, Borough, and Mars. Hampton beat Valley, Fox Chapel, Shaler, and Armstrong. And again, last time this happened was 2015, and both teams made the playoffs. How close is tonight, Mike? The series is tied at 15-15.
Well, how about that? And not only that, Dean, the winner of the Highlands-Hampton game this entire century, the last 15 times they had met, has made the playoffs every time. Now, the losers made it sometimes, but the winners made it every time, and I'm pretty much guaranteed to predict that that's going to happen again. So, last week the Rams were tested at Mars. It was 7-7 at half, but something changed in that locker room.
Yeah, Mike, they made a few defensive adjustments. Coach Konzanowicz and his defense held Mars scoreless in the second half. In fact, they only had one first down. We triumphed over Mars in the second half, 22-7. Meantime, Hampton had a tough time against Armstrong. It came down to, Mike, last play of the game, and they went for 2 points. Armstrong did. 2-point conversion failed. Hampton wins 21-20. That sets up tonight.
And you see Steely McBeam at Steeler night here tonight. We'll talk about that a little bit more when we have the coin toss. We're going to have a former Steeler here to help out with that, and the Steelers youth football is celebrating Highlands youth football here this evening. Both teams are 4-0 for the first time since they started 5-0 in 2015. These teams are so similar. The Talbots are run, and that's all they want to do.
Yeah, Mike, and again, Hampton, they ran it 63 out of 65 times last week against Armstrong. And again, they have a pair of great rushers. Christian Liberto didn't even play last year, Mike. He leads at 4A in rushing with 519 yards, but Luke Bombalski's right behind him, trails him by 6 yards. I think the X factor tonight, Mike, is going to be Chandler Timmons. He's had 6 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Big game out of him tonight with his passing. I think can make the difference.
John Malecki, the former Franklin Regional Panther, Pitt Panther, and Pittsburgh Steeler, is the big fellow with the ball cap on, and he'll be handling the coin toss here tonight. He is the former Steeler representative for Steelers youth football here at the game this evening, and he's played on this field before, so this is not his first trip here.
He was a man-child when he played here, Mike, for Franklin Regional.
He was, definitely. So there's the toss. I believe Steely McBeam is going to handle this. Oh, no, the referee is, and that's Tyler Shutterly, so we'll see.
Mike, John Malecki had one of my favorite quotes. They asked him his goal of senior season. He said, I want to win my last game. That means he wants to win the state championship. And guess what?
They did.
They did.
And they beat a very good TJ team on their way to it. A great team at Franklin Regional that year. We know we lost. We got hammered by them out there that season. So Highlands won the toss. There's no deferring here. They will take the ball. They will move left to right. Hampton will have the wind, and there is a breeze blowing right to left, the prevailing breeze here at Golden Ram Stadium. There's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. Ken Wood might be headed there after the game. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, the best oil change since 1995, and now voted #1 for auto repair. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit highlandtire.com or give them a call, 724-224-9222, 724-222-7900 in Natrona Heights, or 724-224-5900 for Highland Integrity Alignment. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver.
And Mike, you mentioned we are the Steelers Showcase Game of the Week, and they'll have a segment on Steelers.com. You go there, do about 4 minutes throughout the game, so check it out at Steelers.com to see all the festivities here tonight, and there are many.
Matt Dimatio will kick off. He's #2, and he does a lot. He's the quarterback. You'll also remember him being the point guard on the basketball team for Joe Lafko. We'll see him again when we get on the hardwood in the wintertime. And we are ready to go. Highlands dressed in all brown tonight.
Interesting they're taking the ball, Mike. Normally they defer and go on defense, but they want to get the ball first. Let's see what happens. Big kick.
Here's the kick, and it goes all the way back for a touchback, and this kid's got a leg.
Yep.
He missed a 37-yard field goal a week ago. By the way, Braden White was one of the deep men back there, #2. It's the first time we've seen him this year.
That is Brock's younger brother,
right,
freshman.
Right, so he was out there. but he missed a 37-yard field goal in the game last week against Armstrong, a game they won, as the dean said, by a point. But it wasn't for lack of distance. He missed it wide right. That thing would have been good for 50 if it was straight.
And Mike, again, hate to say first drive's a big drive, but I think it is, and I think that's why the Golden Rams wanted the ball first here.
1st and 10, Highlands on their own 20.
Different formation.
Hampton dressed like the Pitt Panthers. They're going to run a little toss, and this is to Brock White. Tries to get to the near side of the field, but they're waiting for him. And down he goes at the 22-yard line. Brought down nicely that time by Logan Rutledge, the senior defensive end.
Mike, starters for Hampton, you mentioned Logan Rutledge, one defensive end, the other one is 56, Logan Schwartz. Nose tackle 72, Keegan Brzezowski. Linebackers 42, I love this name, Mike, Oz F-A-T. He wears number 42, 23 is Jaden Resch, 20 is Mike Withrop, 26 Christian Liberto. We'll get to the corners and safeties after this play.
Pass completion for 3. Pass was forward. 2nd down, 7. Timmons back, and he throws it to the near side of the field, and it's incomplete. He tried to get it to Landon Signorella, but if it was off his hands, Joey Meyer, the junior corner, was in coverage. So it's 3rd down for Highlands, 3rd and 7.
Other corner is Matt Dimatio, number 2. The safety is 15, Bobby Oliver, and number 10, Adam Dabowski. Mentioned the offense, Mike, for the Golden Rams. Chandler Timmons at quarterback. We mentioned him in the pregame. Halfback is Luke Bombalski. We'll get to the other offensive players hopefully after this play.
3rd down, 7 yards to go. Starting lineups is always brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. They got you covered. Chandler Timmons is back. He has time. Rolls to the right. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds in front of the Highlands bench at the 24-yard line, and a good defensive series by this senior laden Hampton Talbot defense.
And you do mention senior laden, Mike. They do have a lot of seniors back, a lot of familiar names on that defense. We're going to get to see them on offense after this punt.
That'll count as a sack at 0 yards. They sacked Chandler 7 times in the game last year. 4th and 7. Luke Bombalski is on to punt. 22.3. He had 3 of them a week ago for the first time. Joey Meyer is back deep. Not the son of the former Duke DePaul coach and the former DePaul coach Joey Meyer, a different one. Spelled differently. Here's the snap to Bombalski. They blocked the punt last year, remember? This one's going to hit.
Got a good snap.
It's going to bounce up in the air, and a good job by the Rams to get down there and get it as Ethan Roberts puts the clamps on it, but Hampton's got great field position. They start in Highlands territory. 1st and 10. Talbot's at 10:59 first quarter.
And that defense has been tough all year, Mike. They have 4 points a game. They're going to have a test here tonight with the Hampton Talbots. Defensive end is 54, Khalil Long. The other defensive end, 78, Tyler Bender. Nose tackle, number 72, Daniel Timmons. Been having a great year. Linebackers, 22, Brock White. 12, Chandler Timmons. 33, Luke Bombalski. 64, Ethan Roberts, and 11, Drake Burford. We'll get to the corners after this.
1st and 10. Hampton, they like to run. Wouldn't be surprised if they came out passing just to throw us off. And they gave us to Liberto off the right side. Behind that senior offensive line, the pile moves to the Highlands 47-yard line. They start 5 seniors. Michael Bagley, the guard, got hurt in the Fox Chapel game. He was a senior. And they replaced him with Charlie Schuett, another senior. So they are just rolling seniors one after another.
Bender and Chandler Timmons in on that tackle, Mike. Cornerbacks are 20, Landon Signorella, 24, Brian Randolph, and number 4, safety is Aaron Randolph.
Borgo the motion man. He's going to take it on the jet sweep, and the Rams got it in the backfield. Diving through there for Highlands to get him off his feet was Ashton Hadachek.
Hadachek again, Mike, not starting tonight, but boy, he fired in there and did a great job, didn't he?
And they run a lot of guys in and out of there on defense. It's a 5-yard loss. 3rd down and 13 to go now. They like to run Borgo out of that jet formation. 3rd down, 13. Talbot's back on there. So Dimatio, who threw 1 pass last week, is back. He looks, and he fires, and it's pumped up in the air. Complete to the marker down.
They say it.
No, it hit the ground. Great job. It was Braden White in that secondary. Separated the man from the ball. We'll see what the penalty is. They only threw once last week, but remember, Dimatio hit.
Might be a legal guy downfield, Mike.
Benny Hasselrig for the winning touchdown against Highlands at Hampton a year ago. It's a legal formation call against Hampton. The Rams are going to decline that. And they're going to make them punt. So Braden White foisted into the lineup tonight, and he's shown up on defense, and now he's going to be back to return the punt.
How about that?
Matt Dimatio, son of the coach, Jacques Dimatio, will punt it. Jacques Dimatio in his 14th season at head coach. He was also the head coach at Shaler before he came here to Hampton. And Dimatio boots a rocket. White's going to take a fair catch at the 20-yard line. Good kick by Dimatio. 33 yards, no return. Highlands starts 1st and 10 at their 20.
And Mike, we didn't get to introduce the offensive line. They were 3 and out. Let's get to those guys. 54, left tackle, Khalil Long. Left guard is 75, Noah Leslie. Center is 72, Daniel Timmons. Right guard 73, Logan Leslie. And the right tackle 78, Tyler Bender. Our tight end is number 8, Nick McQuaid. We'll get to the receivers after this play. Luke Bombalski didn't touch the ball, Mike.
He did not. 1st and 10 Highlands on their 20.
I think everybody's trying to show something different.
Bombalski gets it this time.
There
2 hands on the football. And the freight train's up over the 25 to the 28, the 29-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup.
And that becomes a familiar sight. Again, he is 2nd in 4A with 513 yards.
You know what we need to do? We need to put the call out to the student section. When he gets the ball, they need to go, Luke.
There you go. By the way, Steeler section tonight, I said the Steeler section because the Highland section all dressed in Steeler garb.
And the Hampton students have done the same across the way.
Yep.
2nd down and 1. Rams on their 29. Bombalski again. And Bombalski has the 1st down as he crosses the 30. And runs into big 56 senior Logan Schwartz, the defensive end. But the Rams have the first down of the ball game.
So we may be hiding in Hampton, like we're all Steeler Nation.
That is correct.
Wide receivers 20, Lennon Signorella. 11 is Drake Burford. 22 is Brock White. And you mentioned already, we're going to see number 2, Braden White in there tonight, along with number 9, Jordan Tavares.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting to beautify and protect. Bombalski again. Off the right side, he's got a hole. Up over the 45. 1st down to the 47-yard line. Making the tackle was Jaden Resch to get him off his feet, but it's another Highlands 1st down. Okay, we want to do Steelers and let's have a Steeler theme night. And Luke wears 33. Doesn't he remind you of Merrill Hodge coming through that hole like that?
He reminds me of Franny Rogel coming through the hole like that. 13
yards, 1st down.
We're showing our ages.
We are. Ask your parents or your grandparents.
Or Google it.
Or Google it. 1st down Highlands on their 46. 7:55 left, 1st quarter, no score. Bombalski again. This time they wait for him and he moves the pile as Keegan Berzonski, the senior defensive tackle. You'll notice there's a very senior-dominated team at Hampton. They've been pointing toward this year for quite a while, much as Plum did a year ago.
Yeah, Mike, and the Golden Rams, again, came in with only 2 starters back on each side of the ball, but they've been a surprise so far.
They have been.
In 4A. We mentioned Bobalski now, 4 carries, 29 yards.
And remember, he's gone 4 straight weeks with 100 yards, unless, in case you've been on another planet, Mars, for instance. you may not have known that.
We've mentioned it, and he can do it, set that record again tonight.
Bombalski through inside the 40, and the flag comes.
Late flag.
The referee threw that flag 30 yards, and he threw it at Khalil Long's back.
Well after the play, too, Mike.
Oh, my goodness.
Well after the play.
I don't know who he held because I didn't see anyone near him.
Yeah.
But Tyler Shutterly saw it, darn it, and he's going to call no argument from the Highlands bench either, so that they must have seen it too. So that's a 10-yard holding penalty on the Rams, and it wipes out another big run by Bombalski. It'll put the Rams behind the chains. It'll put it back to the 43-yard line, so he's going to get a gain of
2
up to the Hampton 47 for 4. 4-yard pickup.
Like you mentioned, the referee is Tyler Shutterly. His brother Kirk is the linesman. Side judge Dan Antonocci. We'll get to the rest of the referees after this play.
2nd down. Timmons going to run the option pitch this time, and this is White, Brock White. Brought down as he gets to the 49-yard line. Christian Liberto, the senior outside linebacker, brings him down.
And again, Mike, things we haven't seen so far this year, having Brock White back in the line allows you to do these things. The umpire is Braden Madden, the line judge Sean Baker, and the field judge John Guido.
Cameraman Dan says for number 33, Frenchie Fuqua.
There you go. Another contribution.
There we go.
He used to wear the fish in his shoes.
He did.
All right, big third down here, Mike.
3rd and 7. Penalties are going to be a thing here in this game.
They're blitzing.
Timmons, remember, they got to him a lot last year. He gets away. He's going to fire it down. He's got a man open. It's incomplete. It just ran out of steam as Burford broke 3 of the defensive back. Bobby Oliver down at the 15-yard line. Oliver had a pick last week and just missed him as Timmons he couldn't get everything behind it because he was running to the sideline.
Nice job picking up the blitz to buy that time, Mike. And again, Burford came all the way across the field. There was nobody with him except Oliver, and just couldn't get to it.
Yeah, they picked off Caden Olsen twice in the first half last week. 4th down. Benny Hasselrig standing back at the 23-yard line.
Like his dad is the old Stiller.
Rams don't have a center.
That'd be a problem.
That makes it very difficult to snap the ball. Now Burford went over there, but the Rams are going to take a timeout, and they will. 5:51 left of the first quarter. There's no score.
All right, Mike, Wireless Zone's your largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need new devices, Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Get 5G ready and visit Wireless Zone headquarters in Toronto Heights at the Walmart Plaza and Pittsburgh Mills Mall, or find the Wireless Zone nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
After watching half of this first quarter, I get the sense the final score of this game is going to be 7-0.
I hope it's 7-0 Highlands, by the way.
That'd be great. So Bombalski will punt it. They'll send Hasselrig back. Again, the play was messed up again because they got heat on Timmons, and they sacked him 7 times last year. They're going to have to fix that, and they haven't so far. Burford will snap it. Bombalski's first punt was 28.
Look at that big hole between.
Oh, it's a high snap, and he does get it out of there. Great job by Luke.
Down it.
Oh, it's bouncing backwards. The Rams couldn't get to it, and finally Randolph gets back to get it at the 41-yard line. Well, good job by Bombalski. He was fortunate just to get it out of there.
Yep, Mike, again, that's
10-yard
practice that. Yep. Didn't get to the Hampton offense last time, Mike, because they were 3-0. Let's see who they got here. We mentioned a quarterback, number 2, Matt Dimatio. Running back is Christian Liberto, 26. H-back is 23, Jaden Resch. Other wingback is 22, Brock Borgo. And we mentioned a wide receiver already, number 5, Benny Hasselrig. Offensive line, 78, Logan Rutledge. 56, Logan Schwartz, left side. Center is Cole Reiser. We'll get to the next other side after this play.
Double wing. Borgo the motion man, and Borgo gets it. Jet sweep right. Off the right side, breaks a tackle. Ooh. And now they get him as he gets up to the 46-yard line. Chandler Timmons was the first man to get in there on him. And he's finished up by Tyler Ology, 13. A lot of different names in that defense so far tonight.
Ology wearing number 13 here tonight. Right side of the offensive line, 60 is Charlie Schilt. Right tackle, 62, John Morris.
Man,
tight end, 20.
Liberto to the 50.
Is Mike Whitler.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
And going quick here, Mike. Morris did this last week in the first half, if you remember.
They look over to the sideline to 14th year coach Jock Dimatio. Matt looks over for Dad.
Exactly.
3rd and 1. Dimatio's going to run a sweep to the right, and he's going to get the first down into Highlands territory. Makes a man miss and is tripped up inside the 40-yard line. Finally, Bombalski got him off his feet, but Dimatio has Hampton's first down of the night.
Got to that corner, Mike, and that probably looked like Jeff Sinclair out there. He had a full house backfield that time, and he just followed all those, I call them extra guards in the backfield.
11-yard pickup, 1st and 10 Hampton at the Highlands 39.
One quick again.
Hasselrig the motion man, Liberto the sidecar.
Creeping up, looks like blitz coming.
Borgo in motion, they're going to give it to Liberto off the right side, off some misdirection, and here he goes. 30, 25, 20, and he's knocked down at the Highlands 17-yard line.
Broke 3 tackles on that play, Mike, and you just can't do that. That's one thing this defense has not done this year. When they hit somebody, they stick them. Not that time.
20 yards down to the 19.
Braden White made the stop, but not until he picks up that first down.
Yeah, you're correct about what you said, but they also haven't faced a team this talented yet. 1st and 10. This is Jake Premick, who killed us last year up at Hampton. And he gets it down to the 15-yard line. Braden White in there again for the Rams.
Daniel Timmons. Mike, the birdie picked Highlands 21-20, so we might have a thriller tonight. The fumbler picked Highlands, too.
2nd and 6, Hampton at the Highlands 15-yard line. 4:04 left first quarter.
It's
no
Hampton
score
on the march now, though.
And they give it to Borgo on the jet sweep to the near side of the field. Has already tackled by Golden Ram Stadium at the 11-yard line.
We were lucky there, Mike. By the way, Hampton comes in averaging 39 a game, Mike, so they're no strangers to the end zone. Highlands averaging 37. The difference is on defense. Hampton gives up 18 a game. Highlands only 5. But
and they are definitely in Dimatio's field goal range here.
That's an important factor.
Easily. 3rd down and 3. Wide side of the field to the right. Now, number 9, Joey Myers, checked in the game. He can throw it if they want to get fancy. And they give us to Myers. Just going to run a sweep to the right. Tries to get outside. The Rams string it out, but Meyer gets the first down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal, Hampton.
Signorella made a tackle, but he made the first down. Mike, very interesting how they do their splits on the line. Between the center and guard, they're leaving a lot of room, but again, they're just running jet sweeps, so they don't really have to block the middle if you're going to go wide.
Hampton had great field position on this drive. They started on their own 41 after the 10-yard punt off the bad snap, and they're special teams again. The Rams, you figured we're going to punt them deep, but no such luck. 1st down, Hampton. Rams need a turnover. They're +3 this year. Borgo in motion. Dimatio keeps it. Oh, he's got a lane. Cuts it to the outside and scores a Hampton touchdown. They got a flag down, though. Hold the phone.
Yep.
Dimatio marched in for a touchdown, and that's as easily as anyone's moved the ball on this defense all year.
Let's check the flag, then.
Let's see what the penalty is.
We had a late one against us. Let's hope we can even.
Yeah, that really messed that drive up. Holding against Hampton, so bring them back.
Yep.
Those are hard to overcome, especially in games that you expect to be tight like this one.
But like you said, they have an excellent field goal kicker in Dimatio. It's kind of like our Luke Mombalski. He does it all, huh?
Ball at the 16-yard line. 1st and goal at the 16.
It was interesting, Mike, when they had 3rd and long, they ran the ball last time, too. So let's see if they decide to put it in the air here. Ooh.
Borgo in motion. Dimatio back. He looks. He fires, and it's caught by Resch. Resch at the 10, 5, and down to the 1-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Jaden Resch, the H-back, caught that one on a little swing pass, and there was nobody over there.
Had a check in pursuit, knocked him out at the goal line, but it's going to be 2nd and goal.
15 yards on that.
Again, they only passed it twice last week, Mike.
And they've already passed it twice.
Yep.
2nd and goal, just outside the 1. Resch lines up. They go I formation. Oh, he had trouble with the snap. The give is to Roberto off the right side for a Hampton touchdown. He almost fumbled that snap, but the Rams got no penetration and couldn't do anything about it. Hampton marches at 59 yards.
Christian Liberto, Mike, remember, he was their leading rusher last year, didn't even play against us. And they were very successful on the ground last year, and they're starting right where they left off this year. As you said, veterans.
10 plays, 59 yards. It's 6-0 Hampton. Meyer will hold it. And Dimatio on for the extra point at the post to our left. Snap, the ball is down, and the kick is on its way. And for the first time this year, the Rams are behind. 7-0 Hampton, 1:58 to go here in the first quarter.
We do not see that very often. Well, don't you hate when you need work done around the hospital, can't get anyone to call you back, or even worse, you finally get in touch with someone and they don't finish the job properly? Mike, I saw B-knee signs all over the area. He was doing a 2 for back on Pacific Avenue today. He got side-by-side siding jobs, and he's always said, hey, if we get a twofer, we can take care of you. So ask about any type of project. They'll help you out. Get your neighbor involved, too. If you're spending your hard-earned money, make sure you get the most for it. Again, experience the difference today when you call B&E at 724-351-3172, or visit their Facebook page and take the first step to making your home a better place to live. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy, and in the Heights you'll always see the trucks run. And Mike, that's the best advertising in town.
Isn't it?
When you have people working for you and they do good work, you get a lot of jobs. And I saw Brian today, he said just that. He goes, we are busy as bees, but call them, they'll take care of you.
10 plays, 59 yards, 3 minutes and 42 seconds, the Hampton scoring drive. They score off the 10-yard punt.
That was on my Bree walk today, Mike. On my 2-miler in the morning. They were up early working.
Dimatio will kick off.
Not what the Golden Rams wanted to start here tonight. A big crowd tonight, too. Early arriving, too, because we had food trucks in the back. Had a DJ back there.
Ashton Hadachek and Braden White are the deep men. White's going to go back and grab this one over his shoulder, steps in the end zone. It's another touchback, and that's a weapon. First down, Highlands on their 20.
Yeah, Mike, when you start at 20, it's a long field. Last guy we had to do that was Nick Boucher.
That's well, we've had a few.
By the way, his dad's still helping with the kickers, and he's also up at Kiski. They're another surprise team, Mike. They're 4-0. They have a non-conference game tonight. They play West Allegheny, and again, West Allegheny's done a good job this year, so that should be a big game, too.
Well, the Rams just got smacked in the mouth. Let's see how they respond. First down, Hampton at or Highlands at the 20. Timmons going to keep it this time. And Timmons barrels through there and gets close to 5 yards out to the 25-yard line. As Logan Schwartz, the senior defensive end, and Logan Rutledge, the senior defensive end, teamed up to make the stop.
It'll need to be an 80-yard drive, Mike.
2nd and 5. Brian Randolph splits left. This is Burford. He's going to take the little pop pass, and Burford off the left side has a hole up over the 30, has a first down to the 34-yard line. Dragged to the turf by Adam Dembowski, but the Rams move to 6.
And again, Mike, like you said, pop pass, that goes for 10 yards?
9.
Timmons now 2 for 4, 13 yards. Remember, it was so weird last week, Mike. He was like 4 for 5 for 9 yards.
Yeah, and then in the second half, they opened it up.
Yeah, he went for 154 total. And I thought, again, our passing can make a difference here tonight. Let's see what we get to do here. By the way, little hint, Braden White, excellent wide receiver, along with Jordan Tavares, so we can spread them out a little bit here.
First down, 40 seconds left of the first quarter. Bumbalski has a hole. Oh, he stiff arms a man and gets to the 40-yard line. Little Najee Harris there on Steeler night.
Yeah, looked like a little trouble with the exchange there, Mike, but still gets 5.
That could be the last play of the quarter. 21 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Rams. 7-0 Hampton.
You're right, Mike. They don't have to get a playoff. It looks like they want to.
9 seconds left of the quarter. They split Bumbalski out. Now they go empty. Timmons is back, and here they come again. Timmons rushed out of there. He's going to get the first down, though, as he scrambles into the Hampton bench.
A little rough business afterwards, but they don't make the call.
So Timmons gets the gain out to the 45-yard line. The Rams get the first down. That's the end of the first quarter here at Golden Ram Stadium with the score. The Hampton Talbots 7, the Highlands Rams 0.
Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph would like to welcome you to Lucchino Insurance, a financial group serving the 8K Valley for decades. Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Mike, September's coming to a close.
Oh, is this the last time we get to talk about life insurance?
Life Insurance Month, and again, Life Insurance Awareness Month. There's myths about life insurance, Mike, and one of them is, do you buy term or do you buy permanent? And the answer is, you can buy both within the same policy. So you don't have to choose between term where you pay for a period of time and then the insurance expires, or permanent where it's always there. Mix and match them both. Call Joe and Joe. They always know they're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Get your life insurance, kids.
Get it, and get it now. While it's still the month for it. Second quarter about to begin, Dean, and Rams on the march. They started this drive at their 20.
All right, Mike, let's keep it going here. Fresh set of downs.
Burford and Signorella to the right. Randolph to the left. That's Brian. First down at the 45. They go Burford in motion and give the Bombalski through a hole. It closes quickly as he gets up over the 45 to the 48-yard line. Jaden Resch, the senior inside linebacker, teamed up with Keegan Brzezanski.
They were waiting for him that time, Mike. And last week's Players of the Week on offense, it was Lana Signorella with 2 touchdowns. Defense, we just saw him with the ball. Bombalski, Luke on defense, made some big sticks last week, we call it, when he makes that runner go right down. And our special teams, Lucas Callan with those great snaps on the extra points.
Second down, now the keeper by Timmons, going to get outside to the right and has a hole. He gets tripped up and he gets close to the first down. As bringing him down is Joey Meyer from his cornerback spot. It all depends where they mark it. I think he has it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give it to him, Mike.
And yes, first down. 7 yards for Chandler. And again, the Rams continue possessing the ball on this drive. They had the ball for 32 minutes last week at Mars. Especially in the second half.
Again, possession very important in these tight games.
First and 10 at the 45. I think I got to hit him with play action here eventually. Quick handoff to Bombalski. He stumbles, but he gets through there. He's inside the 40 and carries a man with him for a first down to the Hampton 34-yard line. He stumbled when he got the handoff. They must be growing the turf a little longer or something. I don't know.
I was walking around down there, Mike. I was picking up a bunch of things on the
flubber.
turf.
The flubber. Maybe they just flubbered it newly. I don't know. 12-yard gain for Bombalski. He's up to 55 yards and on the way to another one. He extends the record for most 100-yard games at the beginning of a season. He's already got it at 4. First and 10 at the 33 of the Talbots. Bombalski the sidecar. And Timmons is back. Timmons is going to throw it deep. He's got Signorella down there, and it's incomplete. Signorella single covered at the near post by Eric Weeks, and the pass just led him a little bit too far.
Well, it was hand-to-hand combat down there, Mike.
The Rams took a shot on first and 10. They're running the ball so well, you can afford to do that. They started this drive, as we mentioned, on their 20 at the end of the first quarter. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. Hampton just executed themselves a 10-play touchdown drive. Bombalski slithers through and gets down to the 31-yard line. I think he was tripped up by Jaden Resch, the linebacker. So it's going to be third down for Highlands. I'm going to expect this will be 4-down territory. The ball's at the 31.
Sideline warning there, Mike. And again, that time went to the tight side of the field.
They're talking
Luke after a short gain.
Official on the far side of the field talking to Coach Dimatio. That might be who got ran. It's usually you run into somebody, and that's when the flag falls. 3rd and 8. The crowd is alive, and a big crowd here tonight.
Right in front of the Highlands cheering section, Mike. Let's see what the Golden Rams can do here.
Brock White is the
nothing doing there.
H-back, and this time they give it to Bombalski, and he's brought down by Logan Schwartz on a big play. We have a marker down. Let's see what that's about. It can't be anything good.
10 carries now for Luke, Mike. He didn't carry on the first possession.
Sideline warning against Highlands this time, so we're all even.
Sideline warning against the Golden Rams.
2-yard loss. That doesn't happen very often. And it's 4th down, and then the Rams might have to punt this. We'll see. 4th and 10. Of course, they might be afraid to punt at this stage of the game.
Offense is staying on the field, Mike.
Now, Timmons is 2 for 4, but the only 2 completions are on the sweep passes.
You can always throw one in the end zone, make it as good as a punt.
Right. Remember, they got an interception. Highland's going to get a timeout.
Second timeout of the half.
Now, if you or someone you know is in need of physical or occupational therapy, why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personal care, coupled with the latest techniques and equipment and physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' compensation injuries. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for all COVID guidelines, so call them today, 724-224-5090, to set up an appointment, or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
Mike, the clinic director's here tonight, Zach Bartolotti, Franklin Regional grad, and he's here tonight.
He's probably looking for Malecki.
He had talked to him earlier.
Okay.
Yep, so,
fourth down this year, Highlands is, as someone asked in the background, Highlands is 5 for 10 on fourth downs.
And they're still going for it, Mike. Trips to the right, two to the left.
Same formation, it looks like. Get it to Bombalski and let him run with it. Oh, here comes the Czar's Army. Timmons in trouble, fires it downfield, and it's incomplete. Now, again, when it's an obvious passing situation, the Rams cannot block the Talbots, and that's 2 years in a row. So the ball goes over on downs at 9:03 first half.
The other thing, Mike, when Chandler's in trouble and scrambling like that, somebody has to come to the football. We have young receivers out there. They continue to run their routes. Sometimes you got to break that route off and come back to the ball. That time, nobody did it. Chandler was forced to throw it into the turf, and Hampton takes off. Excellent field position.
First down at the 33-yard line. Dimatio, the quarterback. Borgo, the motion man, and Dimatio's going to keep it right up the middle with a big hole, and that closes quickly as Aaron Randolph came up to plug the hole as he got up to the 37-yard line.
Also the Timmon boys, Daniel and Chandler there, but again gets good yardage on first down. That time they went up that gap, Mike.
Well, they have so much misdirection, a lot of eye candy in this offense, and a lot of times they do something pretty simple out of it.
If you look at the split on the right side between the center and the guard.
Oh, yeah. Liberto makes a man miss, but he got hit hard. As coming up to hit him hard was Bombalski at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be a 3rd down and 2 for the Talbots.
Oh, and Aaron Randolph, who made that play though, Mike, was Brock White. He turned it up inside into the waiting arms of Bombalski. Big 3rd down here.
3rd and a long 2 for Hampton. 8:05 left of the first half. The Talbots lead 7-0. Hasselrig's the only receiver on the field, and this is Borgo. Borgo to the left. Going to get the first down and more up over the 45-50. Highlands 40, 35, 30. Borgo to the 25 and finally brought down at the Highlands 19-yard line.
Brock White made the tackle, but not until they get big yards for a first down. Like somebody got caught up in the wash that time. We had nobody on the perimeter. They still blocked it, got a big gain on the play. Hampton running 63 of 65 times against Armstrong. This is a ball control offense, Mike.
And a big, experienced offensive line that Highlands hasn't seen the likes of this year. 39 yards for Borgo on that jet sweep. First down, and they run it on 3rd and 3. And now you're in trouble here because you haven't been down 2 scores this year. It kind of takes you out of your offense a little bit.
Yeah,
here's Borgo, near side of the field. This time they got him at the 20-yard line as Signorella came up to put him to the turf.
And up to number 22, Brock Borgo, brought down by Landon Signorella.
And you mentioned 2 scores, Mike, because right now they're in field goal range.
Yeah, 10-0 doesn't worry me so much because it's the most dangerous lead in football, but 14-0 would concern me.
Let's not go there.
2nd and 9. Meyer gets the handoff on the motion, and he's in trouble. The Rams have him, and down he goes at the 25-yard line.
Brian Randolph.
And cleaning up was Ethan Roberts. Well, that was messed up on the snap. Dimatio had trouble handling it, and by the time he got it to Joey Meyer, he had trouble holding on. The loss is 6.
Loss of 6 on the play.
All right, Mike, 3rd and 15. Do they pass here?
Interesting call. Depends how much they want the field goal.
Well, we were in 4-down territory there.
I think
they are.
I think they're going to. I don't know. I don't know. If they're going on 4th, they're not passing. Resch is the sidecar. Dimatio has all day, and he throws it to Hasselrig, and he got a hand on it, but couldn't pull it down at the 10-yard line.
Signorella, excuse me, that was Hadachek on the coverage. 4th down, Mike. What are they going to do here?
Dimatio's already thrown 3 passes. His arm must be tired.
He hasn't thrown too many, that's for sure.
4th and 15. They're going to go for it.
They're bringing in a different quarterback here.
Well, they could be kicking because Meyer's the holder. And he is. It's going to be a 42-yard attempt. And trust me, people, he's got plenty of leg for this.
All right, let's block it then.
Yeah, you got to kick low trajectory for the long one. Timeout, Hampton. He doesn't really want to kick, does he? Chuck Dimatio calls it. That's the first timeout for the Talbots. They have 2 left. Highlands has 1 remaining. Well, Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a clean and spacious environment where everyone is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. Whether you're just starting out, getting back in your groove, or looking for extra tips, work out with a certified trainer at Planet Fitness at no extra cost with the PE at PF program. With membership starting as low as $10 a month, you can treat yourself to high-quality fitness at an awesome price. Come down to Planet Fitness in Natrona Heights and meet our friendly staff. Welcome to the Planet.
Mike, I got important news for our spotter, Ken Woods. Bring a friend, get 3 months free.
How about that?
Planet Fitness special. By the way, I just think I saw my wife in the stands there.
How about that?
It's a rare appearance.
Hey, Mrs. Choma
Harvest Moon, huh?
A 42-yard field goal attempt by Matt Dimatio. Angle left to right.
It's a great night to be out.
Meyer holds it. Snap is down, and Dimatio's kick is long enough, high enough, and that kick is good. A 42-yarder by Matt Dimatio, and the Talbots lead it 10-0.
That is a weapon, Mike. All right, so you think they have the most dangerous lead?
10-0 is the most dangerous lead in football, absolutely. So we'll see there. Usually, if I was able to maybe go on my phone and find my favorite sports book, I would bet on the Rams to score on this drive because it happens all the time.
And Mike, he kicked that ball. It was good from 50 yards out, and not a breath of wind in the end zone. And that's usually our windy side.
Yeah, he kicked that into it. Now, since the sun's gone down, the wind's gone away too, so which can happen.
Breezy yesterday, but not today.
10-0 Talbots. The Rams need a spark here.
And remember, Hampton gets the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, Highlands took the ball and was unable to score. The Rams have made 6 first downs in this first half, but they moved the ball between the 20s pretty much. Yeah, that is a weapon when you have a kicker like that. And again, they remind you of Plum from last year. Everything pointed to this season for them.
Correct.
All those seniors. They got to the playoffs last year. They got a taste. They hadn't been to the playoffs since 2015.
I think they lost to Alec Quip, if I remember.
Here's the kick.
It's going to be returnable, though.
And this is White at the 12-yard line. Braden White, near side of the field. Up to the 30-yard line before he's brought down. And here come flags from everywhere. As Adam Dembowski, the senior, made the tackle number 10, but the Rams could be starting further back here, probably back at the 20-yard line.
Well, whatever they did was obvious. I didn't see it, but it was obvious.
Another 10-yard holding penalty against Highlands, so they'll start on their 20. They have 80 yards to go at 5:37 first half.
That's a familiar theme tonight, Mike. Big game hunting, Mike. Bunch of big ones tonight. How about Thomas Jefferson and Bell Vernon?
Yeah, both 3-0.
Yep.
Hey, Kiski play undefeated versus undefeated tonight also.
West Allegheny, yep.
Okay, they'll start at the 18. They went spot of the foul. 1st and 10. Bombalski off the right side, and here he comes. Up over the 30 and up to the 33-yard line. Same man that made the tackle on the kickoff, Adam Dembowski, made the tackle, but another big run for Bombalski, and we have a Ram down, and it's Bombalski. He's got a cramp.
Like I've got Luke now 11 for 70. 11 rushes, 70 yards. Hopefully it is a cramp. Mike, the fumbler, which is opposing Gazette, they like Belverne in that game. And my theory is I'm going to take Thomas Jefferson until somebody proves me wrong.
Until they, exactly. That's a, sounds like a Bill Chirpak special tonight.
Got another big one, Mike, locally, Springdale at Leechburg. Who'd have thunk it, huh? Fumbler likes Leechburg there. Then we have Newcastle at Central Valley. Central Valley, they have the longest win streak in the WPL. And finally, the last big one, Mike, again, non-conference, Pine Richmond and Gateway. And can you believe they like Gateway and Pine Richmond? That would make them 1-5.
We also have in AA, Wash High and Shar Houston, 4-0 versus 3-0 there. That's a conference game.
Mike, what's interesting about that 5A is then he played 5 conference games.
Yeah,
and
because there's only 6 teams in the league.
Okay, but here's the deal. There are 3 6-team conferences. Why don't they just have 2 9-team conferences? Then
well, 6A, there's only 1 conference.
I understand, but I'm saying why don't do that in 5A? Make 2 9 teams, and then you play week 0, week 1, then you're in the conference.
Just illustrating why this 6 classification is garbage.
Luke going to come off for a play? Thank you.
1st and 10. Yeah, Luke had to come off, though, because the game was stopped because of him. So Brock White lines up as the sidecar and gets it. White dances through a hole. Helmet flying, and Brock up to the 38-yard line. That'll get Jaden Rush a rest here for one play as his helmet went off trying to bring down Brock White, who was popping the pads as he got through the hole. It's a gain of 6.
Brock 2 rushes now, 13 yards. Got to put a drive together before the half, Mike, as we approach the 5-minute mark, trailing 10-0.
They really need to score on this drive. And I think they may need to score from far away. White the sidecar, 2nd and 4. White gets it, turns the corner, spins into the hole, and is about a half a yard short of the 1st down as he gets up to the 40.
Good news, Mike Bombalski returns back to the field.
3rd down and a yard to go. It's not even 1. It's, well, let's see. It's a 1.5 feet, half a yard.
Let's go deep, then go for it on 4th if we need to. Ask Coach Tomlin. That's what he'd do.
Bombalski gets it and has the 1st down. As he spins, he's down. He's down! You have to be kidding me. No. They're calling that a fumble and a Hampton touchdown. That's the worst call I've ever seen. Both butt cheeks are on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, he's down. Like
that is horrible.
He was getting back up, Mike, after he made the 1st down. There is no way that is a fumble.
And since I didn't believe it, I don't even know who ran it. I think it was Meyer, but I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't even know who ran it because he was down.
I thought for sure they would call it back.
The official looked, tossed the beanbag out, and he was on the ground. Both of his posterior butt cheeks were on the ground, and they popped the ball out of his hands.
I'll be honest with you, I thought he was on his way back up.
So I have no idea who ran it, and nor do I care at this point.
Yeah.
It's 16-0. Dimatio will kick the extra point. It's on its way. And it's 17-0 Hampton on highway robbery at 3:59. Watch it again and see if I'm wrong.
That was a bad call from our eyes. But you know what, Mike? At least we're playing tonight. 4 games got canceled. Seneca Valley at Norwood. Now, WPL sent out a directive, Mike, which is interesting. It says if you have 17 healthy players, you play the game. Do you think Norwood in 6A has 17 healthy kids?
Yeah, I think maybe we could find them.
Deary at Freeport. Now, what's interesting about that, Mike, is also Sarah at Carlington got canceled. So Freeport and Sarah said, let's get together. By the way, Sarah is a very good AA team playing Freeport tonight. And then my alma mater, Woodland Hills, had to cancel a game with North Hills. And again, 2 big schools. I got to say there's 17 healthy kids in those schools. I'm trying to divert us from what just happened, by the way. How am I doing?
Dimatio will kick off. You're doing a great job. Better than the guy in the stripes over there. Hadacek and Braden White are back deep for the Rams. 17-0 Hampton. I defy anybody to tell me how that was a fumble. Here's the kickoff. And this is Hadacek at the 6. That's the first, by the way. Now the ball's out, and Hampton has it. Hampton has it as Hadacek had it stripped away, and it's all falling apart now. Brock Borgo took it away from Hadacek. There's a marker down, but that's probably going to be against Highlands. I was about to say that the touchdown was the first time Highlands fumbled and lost a fumble all year, and now we have 2 on 2 play.
I was watching a play away from the ball, Mike, and it involved
holding Highlands.
They're going to give him the ball. How do you like that, Mike?
Actually not. Our defense is lined up. Or is it?
He's pointing it.
I have no idea.
He pointed our way.
He did. He pointed the wrong way. Let's see. Now they marked the penalty. Hampton really. Now you ready?
Uh-huh.
They really did take it away there.
And they're going to give it to Highlands.
Yeah. This is what you call a makeup call. But it doesn't make anything up. Because, yeah.
7 points doesn't come off.
So that's a 10-yard holding penalty against the Rams.
Third one tonight already, Mike.
I think both offenses are on the field. They are. Both offenses are on the field.
Well, let's
Hampton,
see.
yeah, both teams think they have the ball.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, both teams think they have the ball. This is ridiculous.
Oh, boy. They better have a meeting.
Both teams think they have the ball. That's a new one. There are the culprits. And we'll see what happens. Hampton
and he's still pointing at Highlands, Mike.
Hampton took the ball.
He's still pointing at Highlands.
Oh, they're wrong again.
Tyler Shutterly down there.
Jock Dimatio's beside himself.
Now he's saying.
He is. Jock Dimatio's over there. He's losing his mind. Well, but you know, you just got one on the play before.
Right. It's called even Steve.
But it's not. As we said, yeah. Now Tyler Shutterly's over here on the near side talking to Dom Girardi. Now they're giving it to now Hampton. Now Hampton's getting the ball.
Flip the coin
but
again.
You can't get. If Hampton's getting the ball, you can't mark off the penalty. The penalty's got to be wiped out. You can't give them 10 yards on a penalty if Hampton has the ball.
Tom Stabile sitting there.
But the point I'm saying, Ken, is they can't take it. You can't take it. Because the team that Highlands received the ball and held, it would only be a penalty if Hampton has to. If Hampton took the 10-yard holding penalty, Highlands keeps the ball. You see what I'm saying?
Fumble.
So that's a mess up too. Now they okay. So now they put it back. Loose ball. So it's first down at the Highlands 25. And the handoff is to Liberto, and this time the Rams are down there to get him as Brock White is down at the bottom of the pile to bring Liberto off his feet. You can hear a pin drop in this place.
Along with Bombalski, yeah, Mike, whatever we had going for us momentum-wise has been wiped out by these last 2 fumbles, and I put in quotation marks fumbles.
Second and 12. And this is a sweep by Dimatio to the near side of the field. Rams do a good job of stringing it out, and now there's a marker down. Mr. Shutterly has a tremendous arm holding against Hampton.
Chandler Timmons and Khalil Long on the tackle. Gonna be a tough hole to dig out of here, Mike.
So the 10-yard holding penalty will bring the ball back to the 39-yard line.
But it starts with holding right here, right now.
Second and 24.
Second down and 24.
Ball back at the 39 now. Have to get to the 15. 2:55 left first half. 17-0 Hampton. Borgo in motion. And Dimatio fires it, and it's incomplete. He tried to get it to Hasselrig, but it's off his fingertips. Brian Randolph had the coverage, and it'll be third down.
2:43 before halftime, Mike. Highland's going to have to stop him here, regroup at halftime, and we mentioned already that starting the second half, Hampton gets the ball.
Third down. Now Premick is in the slot, and Hampton needs a timeout. Yeah, Premick was in there not normally in that situation. I don't know what the story was, but so they call timeout. Hampton does. At 2:43 left of the first half, the Talbots lead it 17-0. Now, B&J Sports is celebrating their 6th decade of outfitting our local teams, sports fans, and officials in the AK Valley. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, or any kind of sports equipment, jackets. Just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Well, Mike, we need to stop him here, get in the locker room, regroup at the half. But I'll tell you, that, again, in quotes, fumble really took the wind out of Highland's sails.
Third down. Oh, they're in trouble. Now they whistle it dead as Bombalski tackles Premick, but they whistle it dead. The play never happened. Offside against Highlands. It'll be 3rd and 19 now as the Talbots get 5 yards. They're marching closer to field goal range. All they're going to do is get something out of this.
Yeah.
3rd and 19.
You knew we were in trouble when both offenses were on the field.
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah.
29 years, 28 years, haven't seen that one. Dimatio's going to run it. And here he comes to the near side of the field. He could, nice trip up tackle there as Signorella got him off his feet at the 25-yard line, but they can kick a field goal now.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to do here, Mike.
He gets it down to the 23, so this will be a 40-yard attempt. That's an 11-yard gain by Dimatio.
Been there, done that already, 42.
4th and 8. Joey Meyer, number 9, will be the holder, and Dimatio will try at a 40-yarder. 2:06 left of the first half. The snap, the ball is down. Dimatio's kick is on the way, and it's no good. Wide left this time.
All right, Mike, we dodged the bullet.
You ever hit a drive and you just hit it on the heel of the club? That's what that looked like. I think he got that a little bit up his leg. So with 1:56 to go, Highlands will start 1st and 10 on their 20-yard line. They trail at 17-0.
And again, Mike, have to regroup. Hampton comes in 4A, ranked 5th amongst the 4A teams. We mentioned Thomas Jefferson, they're 1. They play Bell Vernon 2 tonight. Aliquippa 3, McKeesport 4, Hampton 5, and they're showing why they're 5 right now.
Well, Rams have to try and score now. Timmons is back, and he throws it, and it's off the hands of Randolph, and ball's there. You got to catch that one.
You do.
And he was on the way too if he did.
Split the defenders, Mike.
And again, the problem the Rams are going to have now is they got to protect Chandler, which they've had trouble doing against these guys. Remember, they got him 7 times last year up at Hampton.
And most of those guys are back here tonight.
These guys are super seniors. They're all like Kenny Pickett. 2nd and 10. Bombalski's going to run this time. And he's up to the 35-yard line. He should try to knock the ball loose. He's not down yet.
Yeah, what the heck. 5 yards gives Luke 79 on 13 carries. But again, got robbed the last time he made the first down too, Mike. That's
he did.
Killed the momentum.
I actually think he was handing the ball to the official.
Huh? I thought he was up.
3rd down and 5.
And like I said, then it's 10-0. You're going in for a score. It's 10-7 at halftime versus 17-0. That's a whole different ball game.
Each team has one timeout remaining. We'll see if Hampton uses it now, because Bombalski is hit and stopped for no gain. And Jacques Dimatio, 20 yards out on the field, calling timeout. No gain, 4th down. They're going to make the Rams punt, and that could be problematic.
High snap last time. Last week, snapped one over his head. So Luke Bombalski getting a punt. Key is getting the punt off here at 1:05.
Plum will be here next Friday night. Back-to-back home games.
Good news, that's Hampton's last time out of the half. Highlands has one.
Hampton will be playing Greensburg-Salem. That could be a battle for first place, because Greensburg-Salem's playing Indiana this week, and the winner of that game will be 2-0.
You know, Mike, they have the #1 passer in the WPL. A kid named Hayden Tesla. They named a car after him. I'm sorry, it's Tessick.
They were here last year. Highlands handled him pretty easily last game of the year.
He's already thrown for 909 yards and 8 touchdowns.
They had so many guys hurt when they came in here.
He's averaging 20 yards per pass, Mike. By the way, who's #2 in the WPL?
Don't know. Caden Olsen.
Armstrong, yep. So we got 2 teams that can pass coming. This team likes to run.
The deep man is Benny Hasselrod. Talbots are up. They're coming. Here's the snap. And Bombalski gets it out of there. It's a good one. It's going to hit. Take a Highlands bounce this time. Inside the 35. Don't pick it up yet. Let the clock run.
Good job that time by Drake Burford on a long snap.
That's a 40-yard punt for Luke. No return. And just what the doctor ordered in that situation, huh?
Yep.
17-0 Hampton.
Tonight in conference, Mike, we have Greensburg hosting Indiana. Armstrong hosts Knox. And Plum hosts Mars. And the weird thing about that game, Mike, that's a battle of the non-winners. Plum and Mars yet to win a game.
See what the Talbots do here. I don't think they'll take a knee. I would suspect they'll hand it off and see what they get. First down at the 35. They're going to give it to Borgo on the sweep. Near side of the field. 40.
Oh, did he get hit that?
He did. He got spun around. He got to the 41-yard line.
Brock White turned it up. Made the tackle along with Signorella.
49 on the ground for Borgo. 2nd and 4. 34 seconds to go.
And they're up quick, Mike.
They do have to run another play here. They do get the ball to start the second half, so they'll be in good shape in that department. Rams should start the second half with a surprise onside kick.
Yeah. It's been done.
Roberto. Khalil Long got in there and got him down as he got to the 42-yard line. He got 1 yard on the play. That's probably going to be the last play here.
Along with Bombalski. Bombalski has 5 tackles.
4 seconds 3, and that is the end of the first half at Golden Rams Stadium with your score. The Hampton Talbots 17, the Highlands Golden Rams nothing. We'll be back with stats and more right after.